after Serena snatched my destined deer shifter as her mate. Left with no choice, I settled for an unevolved phoenix shifter, Lucian. But the deer suddenly went rogue and rammed into my sister, nearly killing her and making her the pack's laughingstock. But my Lucian triggered a rare awakening. He became a powerful fire phoenix. Driven mad by jealousy, my sister drove a blade straight into my stomach. When I opened my eyes again, I watched my sister choose Lucian without a second thought. I knew she had also been reborn, but she did not know that Lucian's transformation was not luck. It became a legend because I risked my life to hunt down the eternal flame for him.
Choose carefully when the beastmen come in. The mate you pick is for life.
Where I'm from, everyone selects a beast mate after coming of age. Each year, the beast mates are chosen in order, starting with the elder's daughters. The stronger a beast mate can become, the better it is for the one bonded to him. As Mother looked at me, her tone shifted.
Vivian, although the elders say the deer shifter is the best match for you, that doesn't mean it's the best choice. You are older, so you must let your sister have it. Do you understand?
I stared at Mother in a daze. The scent of blood hadn't faded, yet now she only looked at me coldly. This harshness was only for me. She had only ever been gentle and doting toward my younger sister, Mother demanded coldly.
Vivian, answer me.
I gave a bitter smile.
Mother, what do you want me to answer?
In my past life, I had argued back. It was clear the deer shifter was a better match for me, but she called me greedy, lacking an older sister's generosity, and incapable of greatness. Just then, Serena, holding the fledgling in her arms, smiled sweetly and spoke up.
Mum, let Vivian have the deer shifter. Please don't argue with her because of me. The phoenix is enough for me.
Serena, are you sure you want Lucian? A beast mate will shape your entire future.
Knows how proud Serena is. She always wants the best. Why would she give up the spirit deer for a trash bird? A flash of disgust crossed Serena's eyes. She knew the spirit deer was way more valuable, but she was still terrified of how it almost killed her in her last life.
Yes, Mom. I only want Lucian.
Serena shot me a smug look, like she was already watching me get trampled to death. What a fool. She forgot that the deer only went crazy because she forced it to level up too fast. Lucian only became a phoenix because of my sacrifice. But that ungrateful bird. Before I even died in my past life, he used his phoenix powers to reject our mate bond. If he hadn't stolen my last bit of life force, that stab wound wouldn't have killed me. Mom smiled warmly at Serena, then turned her cold eyes on me.
Serena is so sweet for giving you the deer shifter, Vivian. You need to give half of your magic crystals to Serena. Lucian needs expensive care.
So she always knew Lucian needed care. But in my past life, she never said that. She just told me Lucian was useless and made me give my crystals to Serena anyway. Turns out, no matter if I choose the bird or the deer, Mom will never love me. Fine. Then I don't want either of them. I walked right past the deer, straight to the very back of the room, and picked up a black wolf pup that nobody wanted. This life, I want a loyal, brutal, and deadly beast mate.
Mum, I don't want Serena's leftovers. And I'm not sharing my magic crystals.
You used to always give Serena half! Who taught you to be so selfish? Where is your sisterly love?
My mom screamed at me, completely ignoring the crowd around us. People started whispering and laughing at me. I finally raised my head.
You taught me, Mom.
It was her who used my actual life to teach me that family ties mean absolutely nothing.
Vivian, don't you dare regret this. Lucian is going to become a phoenix one day.
Serena's mocking voice echoed behind me, but I didn't care. I just held the black wolf tightly and walked away. Just wait and see. Without my high-quality magic crystals, Lucian will be lucky if he even grows feathers. Back in my room, the exact second the magic crystals sank into the black wolf's forehead, he shook his fur out. Right before my eyes, he transformed into a tall, breathtakingly handsome man. His dark green eyes locked onto me. In that exact second, I forgot how to breathe. If I knew he was this hot in my past life, I would have dragged him home way sooner.
Are you hungry? Do you want some raw meat or something?
I swallowed hard, trying to hide how desperately I wanted him. The black wolf narrowed his eyes, and my heart skipped a beat. Holy crap, he's even hotter now. This brooding, dangerous energy. Can I really handle a guy like him?
Don't move.
The black wolf suddenly leaned in, and my entire world stopped.
Cedric, we wolves only choose one mate for life. We live together, and we die together. I want to imprint your face into my mind, so I will never forget you.
Then you better look closely.
I smirked, grabbed his collar, and slammed him straight onto the bed. Damn, wolves are built differently. He felt so good.
What are you doing?
Cedric's face instantly turned bright red, and his wolf ears popped out from his head. I pinched his fluffy ears.
Say honey.
He gasped and mumbled it,
Honey.
then instantly poofed back into his little wolf form out of pure embarrassment. I burst out laughing and buried my face right into his chest fur. At first, he tried to push me away a little, but he didn't dare use any real strength because he was terrified of hurting me. I refused to move. Seeing that he couldn't get me off, he just sighed, threw his head back, and totally gave up. I used to hear that wolves were the most loyal mates, but I never expected him to be this obedient. He looks so dangerous, but his attitude is literally perfect. In my past life, I chose Lucian. I had to babysit and beg him for days before he finally agreed to form the mate bond. That basic-ass bird had a terrible temper and was so high maintenance. Serena definitely doesn't have the patience to baby him, so good luck to them. Thinking about this, I realized I had found a true treasure. I hugged Cedric tighter and nuzzled him again. Suddenly, a loud shriek cut through the air, followed by a massive crash outside. His room completely collapsed, and Lucian was still stuck in the pool inside. She stood by the water, screaming her lungs out at Lucian. But the second she turned around and saw me walking out of my room, our eyes locked. Serena shrieked and pointed a finger at me.
You did this on purpose just to laugh at me, didn't you, Vivian? Telling Mom you're bullying me.
Before, whenever she threatened to tell Mom, I would always cave, but this time I just crossed my arms, leaned against the door, and gave her a cold smirk.
Go ahead.
Serena lost her mind and charged right at me. It wasn't like I couldn't beat her in a fight. I just used to let her win because I didn't want to make Mom sad. But now, I'm done holding back. My face went completely numb. Before I could even raise my hand to touch her, a black shadow flew past me, slamming Serena straight into the dirt. Cedric let out a deep, low growl. Cedric. His sharp claws pinning Serena right by her throat. I couldn't even scream anymore. She couldn't even breathe. Right on cue, Mom rushed in.
Serena! Serena!
Then she turned to me, furious.
Make him let her go immediately! Are you trying to kill your own sister?
Seeing how panicked she was for Serena made my heart ache with a cold, sharp pain. Even though I didn't care about her love anymore. I had sensed her energy minutes ago. If it had been me getting beaten up instead of Serena, she probably would have hid behind Serena's back and waited until it was over to show up.
Mum, Cedric knows what he's doing. This is just intimate sisterly bonding. Don't take it too seriously.
I threw her exact words right back in her face. Mom raised her hand to slap me, but I dodged it easily.
Mom, if you touch me even once, I'll have Cedric rip her throat out.
She finally backed down, terrified that Serena would actually die. I couldn't help but let out a cold laugh. We are both her daughters, but in her heart, we aren't even in the same league.
Mom, I can tell Cedric to let her go, but you have to promise you won't blame him. We'll try to get revenge. If anything happens to Cedric, I'm holding you personally responsible.
Mom's face went completely pale.
Is this how you talk to your own mother? Are you seriously interrogation room threatening me right now?
I never wanted to, but you always side with Serena. Today,
Serena attacked me first, and without even asking what happened, you tried to slap me. You can treat me like garbage all you want, but Cedric is my mate. I won't let him suffer for me.
I wasn't acting heartbroken and mistreated for my mom's sake. Serena had made such a huge scene that a massive crowd had gathered around us, whispering. Whether Mom agreed to my terms or not today, everyone was going to see her for the biased, unfair mother she really is. Hearing the crowd murmuring, Mom finally snapped and agreed. Cedric let go of Serena and walked slowly back to my side. His eyes locked onto my mom, completely on guard to protect me. I gently patted his head, telling him it was okay to relax. Mom couldn't care less about me right now. She started shoving expensive magic crystals into Serena's mouth like they were candy. The second Serena choked back to consciousness, she pointed a finger at me, spitting venom.
You bitch! Just wait until Lucian turns into a phoenix! I'm going to ruin your life! He's going to become a phoenix, and I'm going to make him rip you to shreds!
I just smirked.
Can't wait.
She really thinks Lucian turning into a phoenix is a blessing? I have absolutely no reason to warn her. Let her die holding on to her stupid little phoenix dream. I actually asked Cedric about it. Wasn't he terrified that Mom would just snap and kill him on the spot? But Cedric just looked at me and said, if a wolf can't even protect his own mate, living is a disgrace. He'd rather die. I immediately pinned him down on the bed and told him to say honey a few more times. But he refused. With a quick flash of light, he poofed right back into his black wolf form. Honestly, works for me. I got to bury my hands in his thick, warm fur and pet him even more. Ever since Serena defended him last time, things between her and Lucian had gotten a lot better. 3 months flew by. Rumors started spreading all over the city that even though Serena was a total brat, she treated her beast husband like royalty. She was piling mountains of expensive magic crystals on Lucian like they cost nothing. I teased Cedric.
Are you jealous?
Cedric wrapped his arms around me from behind.
Vivian, do you think I'm stupid? Magic crystals are useless without the eternal flame. Lucian is all show and no bite.
I burst out laughing, turning around to hook my arms around his neck.
Who knows? What if the terrifying wolf clan is actually just all bath and no tight?
Well, I paid for my big mouth real quick. The next morning, I didn't even have the strength to crawl out of bed. A few days later, Mom suddenly called me to her room. This time, I hid a dagger in my clothes. Cedric noticed, and he walked right in with me. Serena was cuddling in Mom's arms, looking at me with this smug smirk. Every single time she wanted to steal my stuff, she made that exact face. I stopped in my tracks. She looked me and Cedric up and down, sneering.
Vivian's beast husband looks completely useless. Mom, we should just give her share of the magic crystals to my Lucian instead.
Just like in my past life, she was eyeing my resources again.
No way,
I said, my voice ice cold. Serena mocked me and immediately turned to whine to Mom. Mom comforted her, then glared at me coldly.
Serena is right. You two are sisters. Lucian needs high maintenance care. Hand your magic crystals over to Serena.
Looking at how entitled this mother-daughter duo was, memories of how they used to abuse me in my past life rushed back. They had always treated me like a tool, using guilt trips and family love to drain me and force me to give up everything. But I've already died once. No way in hell am I making the same mistake.
I said, no. My resources are already less than Serena's. Plus, you constantly give her extra stungs under the table, Mum. I'm not blind. Mum, you don't need to keep bullying me just to please Serena. You're a mother. You wouldn't starve one daughter to death just to spoil the other, right?
I gave her one long, deep look, then turned around and walked out with Cedric. Mom just stood there, completely frozen. It seemed like having all her years of toxic favoritism dragged out into the daylight shocked even her. That day, Mom didn't come looking for me again, but the magic crystals delivered to my room got less and less. At first, it was barely enough for me and Cedric. By the end, it couldn't even cover Cedric's basic training needs. Yet, even with this pathetic amount of crystals, I still took a portion and secretly handed them out to the city guards and poor citizens who were also getting their resources cut. When the entire city started whispering with anger, I knew my moment had arrived.
I'm going to see Mum. Bring the citizens and follow me right after,
I said, stroking Cedric's thick fur. He shook his fur and instantly melted into his human form. He grabbed my hand and slapped it right onto his rock-hard abs.
I heard you like touching these?
The texture under my palm was so good, I couldn't help but give them a hard squeeze. Before Cedric could even react, I vaulted right out the window. The second I closed the window, the smile wiped off my face. Replacing it with an icy, heartbroken expression, I walked straight into Mom's room. By now, Lucian had already transformed into a teenage boy. Birds were always famous for their looks, and he was no exception. Serena was gushing to